Hi guys, welcome to Trinity Infinity, and I got something. I can't wait for this. Okay, so recently, we'll get to this later. Save the best for last. Okay, so recently, I went to Universal for my birthday party. It's not my birthday yet, but it's my birthday party before my birthday. If that makes sense. But anyway, I went to Universal Studios, and my favorite part of Universal Studios is the Harry Potter area. I don't know what they're called, realms, movie setups, I don't know. But my favorite part was the Harry Potter place. And I kept seeing all these people. I used to go to Universal a lot, but I've never gone at my mom's place. So I went with my mom. It was me, my mom, my two sisters, and my niece, and my grandma. So we all went. We had a lot of fun. But whenever I would go before this, something in my eye. Whenever I would go before that, I would always see this. Hi, this is Slicky. He's an old man. Anyway, whenever I would go before this time that I went, I would always see these people wearing these Harry Potter cloaks, like the gowns, the scarves, the ties, and the wands. They were doing stuff around the Harry Potter realm with the wands. And I've always wanted one of those. Either a cloak, a gown. Well, a cloak and a gown is the same thing. Can I help you? I'm making a video. Get out of here. But anyway, I've always wanted one of those. So this time, that dream came true. And I'm going to talk about it. I'll be right back. Okay, I got it. I think you guys can guess what this is. Let's have a little ASMR moment. I don't have nails. Beautiful. Anyway, so I got it. I got the wand, and I know how it works. So let's open it up, and I'll show you guys which one I got. Aww. Ignore the silica packet. Aww. So amazing whenever I open this. It's very nicely packed. Anyway, this is like foam stuff. I don't know. It's nice. Very fancy. Okay, so these wands are just made of plastic and stuff, but they're just a fun experience. They're made of plastic and a few batteries, but we're not here to talk about the boring stuff, are we? We're here to talk about the magic. So let's talk about magic. So, this is the wand, and I used to think that for some reason I had this memory of going to Universal and seeing a shop with big open windows in the Harry Potter area, and there was a stage, and there was this old guy in a cloak that would give you your wand. It was a whole ceremony. I used to think the wand chose you, but now that I've went there and I got one, it's way more boring than I thought. It's still nice, but kind of takes away from what I had in mind. but I still got a wand. So what happens is there's like this store. It looks like the store in the Harry Potter movies, in like the first one, where you go in there and it's like there's like shelves with all the boxes of the wands like stacked. It's really pretty. I wish I would have taken a picture, but I didn't. And it looks like old, like a withery like cabin kind of thing. I don't know, it's cool. But you just choose whatever wand you want. They have wands on display that you can look at them and choose which one you want. It's kind of hard to explain it, but I'm drawing a blank here. What was I talking about? The wand. The way you get the wands, I feel like they should, come on, like, step your game up. Because it was really hard to find this specific one. It's really hard to find any ones, for that matter. None of the boxes have labels. It's just blank. This, it's just a sticker. But it's really hard to find what wand you're looking for. They have them on display and they have like the names of them, but you don't see the names on the box, and there's no names for the shelves. And sometimes the people that work there don't even know where the wands are. So it was really hard for me to find this one, but it was worth it, because just look at this. Look at how nice that is. It's really beautiful, and it looks like a twig. Little gem. Anyway, so the way the wands work is, I'm going to put this right here. It's not getting damaged. It's just on a rug. But the way the wands work is in the box that you get. Hold on, let me fix this. It's sticking out. There we go. In the box, there's, guess what that is? It's a treasure map. No, it's a manual of how to use the wand. A little less whimsical, but I don't even know what this is, but whatever. But in there's a little like instructions. It says, this is what the wand is. It's second generation interactive wand. But you can open them and it shows you how to do the thing, the steps to it. So the way you cast the spells is there's little like medallions is what they call them. There's little medallions around around the Harry Potter realm. They look like a little compass or something like that. And you stand right where it is, and it'll have certain like movements and like spells. You have to read it, and you point your wand. You stand. Let me calm down. You stand behind the medallion, and you face the way it points, and you look at it, and it has like, say, like a triangle on it. You have to do that with your wand. You have to go boop, 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 in a certain, pointing it at a certain spot. Now, and then there'll be a spell written that you have to say. You have to say the spell while you cast it, while you do the movement. That was pretty fun to do around the park. You can only do it in the Harry Potter area, which is kind of sad. And it comes with, the medallions are really hard to see on the ground for some reason. They're like dark, but pretty cool. But because they're really hard to see, it gives you a map of where the medallions are. It gives you a map of the whole Harry Potter area. And the little gold dots is where the medallions are. I could not find them on this map for some reason. I could not find them for some reason. But I see now that there's a map behind it that is way more detailed, and it is way easier to see it. Look at that. That's so much better. You can actually see what you're doing and where you're doing it. Missed out. But anyway, you guys don't want to hear my sob story of how I didn't get to use my wand that much. But I still got to use it. It was really fun. Me and my niece, Ruby, we got to do it. That was pretty fun. I've always liked Harry Potter, but I feel like they went a little bit too far with how many movies they made. They made like 12 movies, if I'm correct. I don't even know. But I didn't watch all of them. Like the first 2 or 3 are good because I don't like how they're adults in all the other movies. They're just grown people. They're just grown-ups doing magic around Hogwarts. Like, why are they still in school? But I don't know. I thought it was cute when they were kids, but it started getting weird when they were adults doing it. But when you cast the spells, the tip of your wand will light up. It looks really cool when you do it. But something else I want to talk about is what battery it uses. They use batteries. I'm taking away from the whimsical here, but they use batteries. And the battery they use, I didn't even know existed. Let me get to that.